Well, I'm so glad you asked because I've been meaning to share. I've been wanting to share this kind of video for about a decade or so, not gonna lie. After growing up with Bethany Mota and MyLifeAsEva, Alicia Marie, you know, all those OG super neon vlogging DIYing YouTubers. I just knew that I was destined to make my own video like this, so let's get into it. Now this is my everyday purse, my everyday bag, backpack, and I love it. I love it so much. 9 times out of 10, I'm wearing this. But if I'm not, I have this brown skinny bag for more sophisticated days, and this super cute, stylish big bag. But I have many more to share, and I also want to show off my shoes too. Basically everything that I did not show in my closet clean out. So stay tuned for part 2. But for now, let's get into this purse tour. So this is my everyday bag, my purse, my backpack. Yes. I've had it since middle school and it has held up incredibly well, especially considering that it has been my staple bag consecutively since then. I want to say I got this from Target, but the more I think about it, I feel like it's a really old Marshalls or TJ Maxx find, but they got some good stuff there. Whenever I'm not buying secondhand, I look for the quality. I look to see how cute it is. I don't really care about name brands. I mean, unless it's Shein, I'm not gonna go buying that. But yeah, if I'm not buying secondhand, I really don't care about the name brand, just the quality. But it's a great sized bag. I mean, it's about as big as my head. It can hold an entire water bottle in there for when I need it. It has a nice big pocket. The straps are adjustable. It's very cute. It goes with pretty much every single thing in my wardrobe, so I love it. And on the occasion that I receive a compliment from a stranger and it's not about my hair, it is always about this bag, and I don't blame them. It's beautiful. But I know you clicked on this video because you want to see what's inside, so let's get into it. And a little fun fact before we get into this, Zane just did one of these, so. Aww. Anyways, the very first thing in my bag is my wallet. From far away, it doesn't look too cute, but as you get closer, it has a gorgeous paisley floral type design. Goes all the way around, and a nice gold zipper. As you can see, she's had some wear and tear, but I've had this, I don't even know how long. It's one of my very first wallets, and it has held up incredibly well, and you're not seeing on the inside of this. The very next thing in my bag is a mask. I have quite an array, a lot of jewel tone masks, you know, gotta stick with my color palette, you know, but just a nice mask with the wire thing on the nose, clamp it down, you know, and then you got your filter on the inside. A mask. I always have snacks in my purse, and it's always just one thing at a time. Like, I'll switch it out weekly after I eat it. But this week I have, not sponsored, but Mott's fruit snacks because they're gelatin free and made with only fruits and vegetables, and they're very delicious. The next thing that I have in my bag, be who you are. For your pride. Happy Pride Month. The last thing that I keep in this main pouch is my toiletry bag. And you may be looking at this like, that looks interesting, and yes, and that's because I'm not done embroidering it. and you might have caught me embroidering the first few flowers if you watched my very first YouTube live. I do have that posted on my channel, so you can check it out whenever you want, but I did a little tutorial on how to embroider flowers, and I was also hinting at this video all throughout that, so they tie together. But anyways, this is my toiletry bag, and it just had a logo on it. No shade to that brand, but I'd rather have personalized things that I love. So in my toiletry bag I have 3 different pouches with 3 different groupings of products, I guess. In the first pouch, I guess this is like my self-care pouch. I never use these because they're plastic. I don't know why I have them in there, but hey, if someone else wants to use that, I guess. I have a nail file. I actually prefer the crystal or like stone nail files, but this is just really old, so I mean, I might as well just use it up. I have fold out comb, and I think this has to be at least 15 years old from like a hotel or something, but hey, it works. I have this very old Milk Makeup mascara, not sponsored. Any brand name you hear or see in this video is not sponsored or affiliated. I'm saying that now. But anyways, I have this mascara, and is there a date? It says 6 months. I've had this 6 months times. I've had this for a long time. It should be dumped. I have a little chapstick, and this is vegan and cruelty free. I have such a funny story about this ponytail. So this is the thinnest, tiniest, petitest little ponytail I've ever had in my life, and it's not even mine. I borrowed it from someone way back in high school when I took ceramics, and I had really long hair, and then I didn't have a ponytail, and this one girl was so kind to lend me hers, and then I'm like, I don't think that's gonna hold my thick hair, but then she braided my hair. And yeah, so if I see her again, I'll give this back. And the very last thing that I have are some eye drops, and these. When it says March 20, does that mean?
Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna restock some of these products, but this is what I have. In the next little pouch, I have a bunch of first aid products. I got a moist towelette. I got, an alcohol prep pad. I have about a dozen of those. I have Blistex in I have Band-Aids. I have more moist towelettes. And in the very last pouch, I have period products, and then I also have like a Shiwi, but it's cardboard, so that's cool. And that is everything that I keep in my little toiletry pouch. However, there's much more in this bag, so what's the next thing? An Autobot in disguise? That's kind of odd. I mean, hand sanitizer, of course, and I mean, I don't really care for the super small ones, although they are nice to have in a bag to travel with, but just a lot of plastic, but still, you can just refill these. Whenever you're ootin' a boot and you see those giant things at the stores.
What the dog doing?
Hello? In the back of my purse, there's a secret pocket. And I have a pack of tissues, and this pack itself is probably 10 years old, and I just keep stuffing tissues in there. Why not? And then I also have used tissues because as someone with incredible allergies, I need these all the time. At the very bottom of that back pocket, I have, I think this is like a Max and Irma special, and that's not even a restaurant anymore. RIP. And then I have an incredibly smashed and old pack of bubble gum, and I can bet you now, if I open one of these, yep, the pack is already sticking to itself. So kind of, you know, I'm not gonna say embarrassing because manifestation is not embarrassing. It's real, but it's kind of embarrassing that I just have this at the bottom and it says I am being gifted money. I mean, I hope that's still in use. In the very front of my bag, I have another chapstick, but this one has SPF, and so it's a quick grab. And then I recently tried this all-natural gum, and this one is grapefruit, prickly pear, cayenne, and sea salt, and I can taste all of those flavors. The gum texture itself is like old stale gum, but you get used to it quick. It's really good though. Not the most, it's affordable, but compared to other gums, it's like you can get 2 regular gums for one of these. However, this has no animal products in it, so it's worth it to me. The next thing that I like to keep in my bag is just a little sewing kit, a nice array of colors. Always make sure you got your scissors, and yeah, something could happen when you're ootin' a boot. So something super fun, super fresh, super techy that I have in my purse is my DSI XL. This beautiful baby, as you can see, is hot pink, wonderful, fabulous. It's been bedazzled for quite some time, but you know, that screen is scratched up. It's starting to blur the lights. Anyway, but I bet you're curious, Kelly, what do you have? What game do you have in there? Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing. That is what I have in there. This game is so incredibly fun. I love it so much. It is by far my most played DS game, and yeah, always have something fun to do. Another thing that I like to keep in my bag, it's just to really set the mood, you know? Sometimes when you're out, like out in public or even at a friend's house or relative, whatever, and it's just like the vibes aren't right, and you just gotta bring the vibes with you. So that's what I do. I carry my lava lamp with me because, hello, even when it's off, gorgeous. But when it's on, just a beautiful orange glowing light, and you know, it's like pretty compact, not that heavy. So I think this is something that everyone should keep in their bag. It's time to share a necessity that you need to have in your bag if it's not already in there. So I know that whenever I'm out walking at a park or just in public, anywhere outside, and there's a paved path, I always get the feeling of like, I just wish I could put on my roller skates and glide. And so I now carry my roller skates in my bag with me. And I mean, they aren't like the cleanest thing to have in there with everything else, but you know, they get me where I need to go, and they're so cute. They go with all my outfits. So they only weigh about like 8 pounds or so. So even when I'm not wearing them, I still get a great workout. And before you ask, yes, of course, I always have my helmet with me and my knee pads and my wrist guards because I don't want to get hurt. So with my mini sewing kit that I have in my bag, like, yeah, I love it. It's so cute and compact, and it's good for when I need it. But sometimes it just doesn't have all the colors that I need. And, you know, sometimes there's just other things that I'm missing out on. So now I carry my entire sewing kit in my purse with me. I mean, I just have all of my needles and my thread and my measuring tape and my embroidery hoop and my pencil sharpener and my big scissors and my clamps and my Velcro and my, yeah. So just like a simple little compact thing you can just throw in a bag, you know, if you need like a different color. So yeah, I recommend this. Another thing that I like to keep in my bag with me whenever I need just like a little wisdom or motivation or something like that, or I just need to be like uplifted. I have Grogu. So, as you might be able to tell, my hair color is quite similar to his skin tone. And what if I did a Grogu cosplay? Don't you hate when you're just super bored and you have nothing to do and you forgot your DS at home or you didn't charge it or something like that? You're just so incredibly bored. Forget phones. I say we bring back this beautiful baby. I mean, it's about the size of a DS, you know, kind of like phone size. It just really irks me whenever I'm like at somebody's house and they only have Xbox. Like, who wants to play Xbox or PlayStation, you know? So I always bring over my Wii, the OG original Wii. Here you go. JK, it's mine. And of course, if you bring your Wii console, you gotta bring your Wii remote and your Wii nunchuck. Always bring the nunchuck, because what if you want to go boxing with Matt? But sometimes I don't feel like boxing with Matt and I just want to play something a little more fun. So I like to bring an array of games. So I have Barbie Horse Adventure, and then I have My Sims Kingdom, and then I have Kirby's Epic Yarn. Now, personally, I feel like that is a wonderful array of games. Everyone can get down with these. And then, girl, what? Hold on. What are you doing in there? I can't believe Olive was at the bottom of my bag. That silly girl. Anyways, I grew up with Sharpay as a role model, so she always carried her dog with her. So now I do the same. And speaking of Sharpay, that's all I'm playing of this. I don't want to get copyright. And that is everything that is in my bag. And that was my bag that just farted, not me. Or it was a ghost. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I know this was a little silly and goofy. Soofy. That's like Simlish. Is that how they make their words? Anyways, this was a soofy little video for you. This was also like a little get to know me, I guess. Get to know me, get to know my bag. Wait! While you're still here and while I still have your attention, do not ignore what's happening in the world. Please use your privilege to amplify what's happening in Gaza, Sudan, and the Congo. Use your platform and educate yourself and educate others on the genocide and slavery that's been ongoing for decades. Check out the boycott list from BDS, and I will have that available in the description below, along with many other resources that I urge you to check out. I really hope you enjoyed seeing what was in my purse and my toiletry bag and all those other fun things. And if you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, and if you would love to see even more, then be sure to subscribe and turn on my post notifications, because I will have a new video very soon. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and be kind to the planet. I hope you have a super duper beautiful day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.